The political landscape of Nigeria is currently witnessing a strategic shift that has set the entire nation talking as we move deeper into this critical year of 2026. High-level discussions within the corridors of power suggest that President Bola Tinubu may be considering a historic move to release the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, as part of a broader masterstroke to consolidate support ahead of the 2027 general elections. This development is not merely about a legal release, but is being viewed by seasoned political analysts as a deliberate olive branch extended to the southeast region to secure the vital Igbo vote. For years, the detention of Nnamdi Kanu has been a focal point of regional tension, and many believe that his freedom could act as a catalyst for a new era of political reconciliation and peace in the southeast, potentially shifting the electoral math in favor of the incumbent administration. As the 2027 race begins to take shape, the presidency appears to be weighing the dividends of national stability against the rigid legal battles of the past. The conversation has moved beyond the walls of the courtroom and into the heart of strategic political planning, where the influence of the Southeast is recognized as a decisive factor in who leads Nigeria next. There is a growing consensus among power brokers that a gesture of this magnitude would not only deflate the security challenges currently plaguing the region, but would also position President Tinubu as a leader committed to genuine national healing. By addressing one of the most significant grievances of the Igbo people, the administration could effectively dismantle the opposition's stronghold in the region, creating a path for a more inclusive and diverse support base that spans across the Niger. Investigating these complex political maneuvers and bringing you the latest updates from the presidency requires an immense amount of daily dedication and deep research. If you find this straight-to-the-point breakdown of the potential release of Nnamdi Kanu essential for your understanding of our country's future, please take a moment right now to hit the like button on this video. Also, make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell immediately so you never miss a single update as this historic story continues to unfold. The potential release of Nnamdi Kanu is being tied to a larger vision of national unity that transcends party lines and regional biases. Supporters of this move argue that the 2027 election will be won by the candidate who can most effectively prove they have the interests of every Nigerian at heart, regardless of their ethnic background. For President Tinubu, releasing Kanu would be a powerful signal that the era of political exclusion is over and that the administration is ready to engage in meaningful dialogue with all factions of the country. This strategy is also seen as a way to neutralize the influence of third force movements that have previously capitalized on regional discontent. If the Southeast feels heard and respected through the release of their most prominent figure, the political rewards for the presidency could be unprecedented, turning a historically skeptical voting bloc into a key ally for a second term. While the legal technicalities remain complex, particularly with the ongoing appeals and the recent life sentence mentioned in other reports, the political will to find a resolution is stronger now than ever before. Leaders from across the Southeast, including traditional rulers and political elites, have consistently called for a political solution to the Kanu saga, and it seems the presidency is finally listening. The goal is to create a peaceful environment where commerce and governance can thrive without the constant shadow of civil unrest. As we watch this high-stakes game of political chess, it becomes clear that the release of Nnamdi Kanu could be the single most important factor in determining the outcome of the 2027 elections, making it a story that every Nigerian must follow closely as the details emerge. This entire situation brings us to a very deep and necessary discussion about the intersection of justice and political strategy. When you hear that President Tinubu might release Nnamdi Kanu specifically to win the Igbo vote for 2027, do you believe this is a brilliant move for national unity, or do you see it as a purely tactical play for power? Furthermore, do you think the release of Kanu would be enough to change the political leaning of the Southeast, or are there deeper issues that still need to be addressed by the federal government? I am genuinely eager to read your personal, honest, and detailed perspectives on this massive development. Please go straight down to the comment section right now and share your thoughts on whether you believe this is the right path for Nigeria's future. Your voice is a critical part of this national conversation, and we value your insight as we navigate these changing political times together.